Alright guys, came in here to Rollins Road and Roosa Run out here in the village of Wellpoint. And we're going to check out these brand new cottage villas. Well, apparently these cottage villas are about 99% through. And from what I understand, the price ranges are going to be around $309,000, $310,000 all the way on up, depending on which view you end up with. They have a retention pond, lakefront water view. You got a view in the back that overlooks a pitch and putt, but it's a street, what I call a street view. These puppies are getting close to completion. Came out around lunchtime. On a Sunday, I was going to come out Sunday morning, but man, it was just way too cold. They got the landscaping down, the sod in, the streets are swept up. So that means these are going to be released any day. I wouldn't be surprised if they started putting them on the market tomorrow, February 13. Could be wrong, of course, but you never know. So what I like to do is to ride around in the outer portion of the houses. And then we're going to loop, and then we're going to flip, excuse me. Then we're going to flip and get the inner perimeter of the neighborhood. The distinct differences between a cottage home and a cottage villa is the fact that it has these privacy fences right there. Just like they do in courtyard villas, patio villas, you know, veranda homes, for fences. I mean, for your pets, or for people who just want privacy. So somebody pulled in behind us, trying to check out the new places as well. So basically, in these cottage villas, some of the models that I learned about was the Pebble Beach, the Anchor, oh my goodness, now I drew a blank. I do it all the time. My memory's starting to slip me these days. Sand Hill? I don't remember. You can find them on the village's website as to the different types of houses they are. Mostly 2 and 3 bedroom houses, 2 bath. Got a lanai in the back. Same setup as any other neighborhood that they do, where you've got, you know, your privacy fencing and whatnot. Actually, I'm coming back down to where these other houses that are facing the retention pond. And I remembered another model that's in here is called the Sea Breeze. Pebble Beach right there. Here's an anchor. Pull up right in here. Now we just left that house. We were looking at the back of it, and showed the retention pond. And so we're going to start heading out. And what I wanted to show you is this particular house right here. That model right there is called the Sea Breeze. Now, one thing to think about, as I mentioned, these bonds out here are going to be $43,000. $43,000, guys, for what's in here. Some of the bonds in other designer homes are like $46,000. Probably more depending on the house and the lot, right? And you got all these future homes coming up right here on Rooster Road. So at this point, I'm going to go take a peek at the brand new garden villas and see how they're looking. Garden Villas here in the village of West Point. Let's try to look around a little bit. I already see people walking in and out of houses. They're a lot different, but man, they're going to be nice. It never ceases to amaze me just how fast they could put these houses up. These are highly skilled construction workers, and they know their skill and their craft, and they get it done. When you are professional at something, and if that's all you do, there's a lot more houses around that bend, but we won't go there yet. We're just going to come up here because what's on the other side is going to be the same as these. Now we will be back again in another video looking at a progress update as to how these are looking. I'm not gonna go in because you're trespassing if you do. So we're not gonna be going into any of these houses. Just trying to look at what they got going on over here. So here in the village of Wellpoint, you've got brand new houses coming up, new models. They're starting to come along, especially in this frontal, you know, the entrance area right in here. Really looking good.
At 29 and I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I seek what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something